Alright. Hello everyone! Welcome to the stream of the 4-digit Mania World Cup semifinals between Hong Kong and the United States. I'm Silas Kells, and joining me is going to be Rayvale. How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. This match is going to be very, very interesting because these two teams have survived their respective loser bracket matches the previous day, and they'll be once again fighting for their lives.
It's true. It's kind of crazy to think that one of these teams is gonna go down. Like, these teams are very balanced, they're very good, and yet one of them has to be eliminated.
Yeah, we can quickly recap the two teams that we see here. The matches that were played the previous day. The United States were able to beat Japan 6-2. Hong Kong with a closer scoreline 6-4 against the United Kingdom. You have any expectations on who do you think will win for this?
I think either way we'll see a winner. I think the winner is gonna be either Hong Kong or the United States. What about you?
Wow, thank you for your insight.
Okay. For real though, I do think when it comes to rice, I feel like the United States may have an edge on something like that. However, when it comes to long notes and hybrids, I feel like the accuracy game could be a little weaker for United States. Like, here's my idea on this. Like, I just think when it comes to consistency, yes, United States may have it all. But when it comes to the accuracy side on anything that's not rice, I feel like United States may fall off a little bit.
Well, certainly for this match, there are going to be a couple of players that we'll have to look out for. Especially players like Skep and Seth from the United States that were able to pull really impressive scores from the last round in the quarterfinals. As for Hong Kong, definitely one to watch out for is Misolato, as well as Roy.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the warm-up here is gonna be very inaccurate because they're not everyone's on the same team.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I said Roy, and then I looked over at the screen and I'm like, wait, Roy's playing for the United States. But it's okay, we'll have things sorted out when the match actually begins.
Okay, so as of this moment, yeah, this is what I was talking about. Look at Seth's consistency. Although Roy is a little bit ahead when it comes to accuracy, yes. Charlie as well, not exactly the one to fall off. And DC2 has a pretty decent accuracy, but judging on these scores, yes, Sky does have Hard Rock, so I do think that the United States would actually have a little bit of an advantage here. I really like this song. I don't know why. I just really like it. Although,
I mean, it has a really nice vibe to it, I guess.
Okay, let's wait. Will Seth hold the full combo? Will Roy also hold the full combo? I think they will.
Nicely done. 200s each. Maybe that's a precursor of what's to come.
All right, so now we'll be having the roles, I assume. Roles in bands, right?
Oh, I
Wait, and
guess we are.
protects. Wait, are we? Wait, I keep on
Yeah.
forgetting. Protects exists in this tournament, right?
Yes, it does exist. So the United States win the role. The United States will have a protect, and it will be LN3.
Okay, so that's kind of weird for me because, like what I've been saying, I've been thinking that United States may have a disadvantage when it comes to the consistency department, especially on something that's like Charved Islands. So yeah, okay, SB1 being the protect for Hong Kong, I think makes sense as well. I do think that they're one of the stronger SV teams in general. I mean, that's kind of expected. If you're good at early game, chances are your SVs all throughout the tournament would also be really good. So I'm not surprised that Hong Kong ended up protecting an SV map. I will suggest Hong Kong should ban Battle Frenzy Dance, I think. Or probably something like maybe In the Arms of Rain. But as long as they ban Rise, I think it makes sense.
I think the interesting thing is that United States, when they played the previous day, they picked all 3 long note maps against Japan and won all 3 long note maps as well. On the other hand, Hong Kong have been picking pretty much everything. There's hybrids, there's SVs, there's long notes. They were even able to win on the Rice map, so they can kind of just go for anything.
They're just taking their time to ban, or I feel like, oh, all right. I guess my intuition was wrong then. But again, I was saying Hong Kong could probably take the advantage on long notes. But
I was just
hey,
basing off the last match. How the United States were just going all out on the LNs. And I mean, looking at the scores, I don't see much reason as to why Hong Kong wouldn't want to ban that map. Like, Charlie has a 984k. And for the United States, it will be Don't Let Me Be the First. Being the ban, I believe Hong Kong might have played that. Oh yeah, Hong Kong did play it, but they lost it against the United Kingdom. I guess it might just be a discomfort ban.
alright. So I guess they decided. I guess the intuition that I had was wrong. It was like the other way around. But I guess United States is trying to reduce the risk of choking. Well, Hong Kong's long notes might actually be a little less than I thought it would have been.
Now I do have both MP links up so we can compare scores. Also, we're going straight into SV2.
Wait a minute. So you know that your opponent protected SV, and yet you're picking an SV? I think that's a very interesting strategy. Or maybe they want to pick something that could be resorted as like a last pick. Because if you think about it, saving picks that are safe later on is very crucial, especially considering how those picks could save you from danger. And I think that's what they're trying to do right now. It's still 0-0, it's a deadlock, nothing bad's happening, so just try to pick something that could be risky, yes, but still winnable, so that in times of crisis, the other team may not have a chance to take the point. So I think that's what they're trying to do here.
It is a very interesting strategy. But also, SV1 and SV2 are definitely pretty different in terms of approach. We are going to see a couple of rare instance players here. Xbox coming in from Hong Kong. We do see a couple of the familiar faces. Holy Steven Misolato from Hong Kong. Scap from the United States. There was Charlie. We'll now wait for the third player.
Warning, accessing.
Alright, so I guess we're just waiting for both teams to prepare and get ready.
Rejected.
Yeah. Hong Kong did play this against the United Kingdom. They flopped pretty badly. Only one player getting an S rank. So maybe United States knows something we don't.
Yeah, I guess taking notes down from the opponent team is definitely important. Alright, so once again, I can't wait to see how both teams will do. I think if this goes the way expected, it could be like a sort of back and forth thing because they had the time to practice. And here we go. Let's see if they use that time or not. Oh, wow, one of them is using flashlight. That's a very interesting
Ooh.
strategy. But I think they're trying to like. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but considering that they're holding the full combo, it probably is intentional. But it's not working as of the moment. We have a 92 and a 94.
Yeah, some very interesting openings from Hong Kong here. All holding pretty strongly. At least against the United States right now.
Alright, so as of this moment, there is a sort of problem here that I'm thinking. Like, yes, there is still 6 FCs in the lobby, but the consistency that the United States has been showing right now is a little bit lacking, as Redina drops to 200 and at 100 even. So the accuracy drops are certainly there. Meanwhile, on the Hong Kong side, they're just very, very consistent. Charlie
They
and
definitely did their homework.
Yeah, that's true. But look at this right now. Oh, wait a minute. As I was saying, Redina suddenly drops. The two full combos, Skep and Charlie, having increased their act, yes. But unfortunately, that one drop from the United States is not going to help.
I think there might be like a psych going on because Hong Kong couldn't even hold an FC from their last attempt on this map against the United Kingdom, and now all three are holding FCs.
Something tells me this was on purpose. Like, they probably were trying to hide their scores, and I like that strategy. But oh, it does. I don't think that
Next
matters
one
anymore.
is- It won't matter at all, yes. The lead is just way too huge. And the lowest score from Hong Kong, 97% accuracy. The highest accuracy when Hong Kong played against the United Kingdom was 95. Talk about a psych and a half.
But yeah, I mean, that's a very impressive showing from Hong Kong. Taking the break point immediately is, I don't know, I don't like this position. Because if you're in the losing team and you lose the first point, the pressure is definitely going to be there. But knowing the United States and how they are as a team, I don't think this will be affecting them too much. Especially with the experience that the team really has in general. Like, we've seen them perform in other tournaments. So right now, yes, it is 1-0. Not the best position to be in, but it's certainly not over yet.
Which is why I felt that the United States should have just gone with something a bit more comfortable, and as we can already see, Hong Kong going straight for SV1. So both SVs already out. And that's also their protect out.
Alright, so I gotta say, I think picking SV early on might not be the best choice because, again, I do think saving picks like this later on is very important. However, I think Hong Kong has just gotta trust it.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Hong Kong. Okay, both Hong Kong and the United States have played this already. The United States team score is 2.6 mil. Hong Kong's team score is 2.8 mil. And Holy Stephen with a 200 FC as well. No surprise that they are playing this one. I believe the 6 players here all played in the last match. Last matches, in fact.
I see. Well, I really hope they know what they're doing because
I mean,
SDs can really be a toss, yeah?
Yeah, the one to watch out for will be Charlie from the United States. We'll see if the United States actually did their homework for this.
Okay, well, as of the moment, yes. Wait, what are these two acts at the bottom side on Hong Kong? 99.88, 99.88? That's what's giving them the lead right now. Retina's act is a little bit behind, yes, but it's not too far off, so there's still definitely a lot of chance. These teleports, sort of, could be difficult to hit, but if you practice it, it's not going to be too bad. And here we go. This is going to be challenging if you're not careful. Yes, easy to read, but the accuracy side could be hard. Yet, Holy Stephen, Misolato are keeping it up, but Xbox drops. I mean, does it matter? Yes, but look at the two bottom players.
Yeah.
I mean, United States as a whole is very balanced. However, that one miss from Hong Kong could pay off for the United States. It should take some time, although Hong Kong cannot afford to miss once more.
I mean, the two accuracies from Holy Stephen and Misolato are just way too overpowering. The United States with 3 FCs can't do anything about it. As I talk about Charlie rushing that staircase pattern, dropping down to 98.2. And right now with the miss, first drop from the United States. And that bar, that red, going towards the Hong Kong side, just going even further beyond. And Charlie even misread at that too.
Yeah, this kind of gives it away to Hong Kong. And I've never seen 2 picks in a row be this dominant.
Yeah, this is very disgusting stuff from the two players on the bottom half of Hong Kong. And X-Bob? Okay. Oh, huh?
What just happened?
Something happened?
Okay, can we... There is no way that just happened.
Is that client? Or is that real? Misolato the V1SS, Holy Stephen with a 2-200. Incredible ratio at that too.
Okay, let's... What just happened there?
We will probably need to check the MP link for this.
Okay, Hong Kong apparently won that, so I don't think it
that
should
client?
matter. Yes, it most certainly was the client.
Okay, cool.
Wait, I mean, okay, let me verify it for... Just to be 100% sure, let me verify it. Yes, it was just client, and Hong Kong does win it.
Okay. All good there. Now back to the United States. Now that SV is completely out of the way, they're going for Rise 4, take me higher.
Alright, so... I don't know, the strategies have been pretty weird for me. Like, look at this. They banned one Rice, and now they're resorting to picking a Rice for their first non-SV selection. So in my opinion, they're probably taking something very risky here. But considering the abilities of these players, I'm not surprised if they have a really good score in this. However, the consistency of Hong Kong is something that we should not underestimate at all.
So Hong Kong did play Take Me Higher against the United Kingdom. It was Pofunkul, Roy, and DC2. Both Pofunkul and Roy getting 960k, DC2 getting a 917k. And ultimately, Hong Kong lost on that map. But I do not know if this is the final lineup from Hong Kong. But if it is, then we're going to see a different 3 that played from yesterday's match. As for the United States, this is going to be their first time playing this in tournament setting.
We'll have to see first how this one goes.
And of course, swaps coming in from the United States as well. We do see I Love the Quiz.
Alright, so here we go. Let's see if this will take the United States to higher places, or will this give Hong Kong a shot at extending the lead?
This should definitely not be as dominating as the last 2 maps.
So, I mean, yeah, you tend to see those leads when it comes to SV maps. However, right now on the normal, well, on a non-SV pick, I mean, you would definitely be expecting some like closer matches, and considering the length as well, one miss would certainly not tell the whole story.
So far, everyone's still holding onto their combos. Hong Kong with the slight accuracy advantage, meaning that they have the lead.
Yeah, it's mainly because of Miss Olato's advantage against Seth. Rekis and Puffinkel are almost the same, so is Roy and Charlie, but Miss Olato has advantage, and oh, that miss from Puffinkel could switch things over!
The United States now have a lead.
That's true, but look at the advantage! Oh!
Direct trade! In fact, that's 2 misses from Requis, and a miss from Charlie, and Hong Kong's lead now stabilized.
Yeah, Pope and Cole, Miss Olato and Roy keeping it together, everyone hitting that long jack, but it doesn't look like anyone is phased at all by these technical patterns, with the exception of Rekis sort of dropping to the 98, but Roy is gonna drop as well.
That's 2 for 2. Oh, and that's another miss from Roy. That could even things out maybe. But Roy's accuracy is just so dominating, but Puffinkel will trade, and Miss Olato misses right before the break. Hong Kong have no combos. Seth, the only FC from the United States team, and the entire lobby itself. The lead is going to shrink.
Oh man. Yeah, the FC from Seth could really make wonders for United States. They definitely need something like that right now. However, it's not over yet, because any more drops from the United States, it would just seal the deal for Hong Kong. However, right now, it seems like Hong Kong is sort of running out of stamina, but the accuracy advantage is still on their side by a big margin, if you ask me.
The accuracy from Hong Kong are just giving them this very small lead. And they cannot let to lose any more combo at this point. As I say that, Miss Olato will drop.
Yeah, Miss Olato drops, but the lead is still on Hong Kong's side. The United States is not able to capitalize on those.
Yeah, the United States are doing extremely well to hold on, but Hong Kong are just not letting up at all. Like I said, that one miss on Miss Olato was extremely clean. So it will not affect the lead that much. If it was a heavier drop, maybe. But the United States just trying all they can as the map is about to approach its closure.
Man, that was insane from Seth, holding the full combo despite those difficult patterns, and Charlie's miss on that mini jack. Yeah, that was definitely the end. Unless we see a full team miss from Hong Kong, which is very unlikely. And just what are these two teams doing? It's not that big of a difference, yes. However, the team score from Hong Kong is what's going to give it to them. That's another break point And look at that full combo from Seth, but that 6x200 from Misolato. Actually, look at this. All the people from all the 200 counts of the Hong Kong side are like lower than the United States.
Yeah, accuracy is definitely on point. Maybe not so with the miss count, but even with Miss Solato's 2 misses, still getting MVP of the lobby.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you did say that the United States has the lower miss in general, but it's that accuracy that Hong Kong has really just pushing them further than what US could have had.
Yeah, and that's a third point to them and a second break point at that to Hong Kong are in a very comfortable position. And I don't know what they can even pick. I mean, they could just roll the dice and pick anything. I feel whichever is comfortable to them. Rise 5 will be the answer. Born to lose.
Oh, looks like they're taking another Rice pick. I like this move, especially that now that you know that you want a Rice, why not pick something that's also Rice?
I believe both these teams have played this in their last match, and they have. Hong Kong do have a better team score by roughly, let's see, 40,000 points. Requis has an FC. Hong Kong have no FCs, but just better accuracy.
True.
Just like you saw on Take Me Higher. Maybe we might see deja vu here.
Well, we'll have to see. It really depends on the consistency. I do think United States is the more consistent team when it comes to misses. But again, the accuracy from Hong Kong has really been paying them wonders.
Yeah, ultimately, Mania does come down to accuracy. Combo doesn't mean the entire world. As we've already seen time and time again from Hong Kong. Let's see if these six players were the same that played the last time they played out. I believe not, actually. I think Charlie played for the United States in the last match. Now it's going to be Seth. But for Hong Kong, all three are still the same. Here we go, map number 4. Hong Kong poised to try and take a 4th point. United States still searching the depths for their first. Okay, seems like we have a solo from Pofan. We're gonna have to wait for the client to catch up for the other 5 screens. And we will now all be in sync. Nothing much in this intro, extremely strong accuracy from everyone. And there is pretty much no lead.
Alright, I apologize for that. My PC ended up having to freeze.
No worries, we are only just getting started in this map.
Okay,
And as we begin, Pofan with the miss.
okay, but right now it doesn't exactly matter too much because the accuracy advantage is still on Hong Kong side, mainly due to Skep and Steph having lower accuracies in general.
Yeah, I did mention Deja Vu, and this is what we're getting, a miss from Hong Kong side, but they still have the lead just from the accuracies of Roy and Miss Solado. And is that a
What
DC
just
or
happened?
is that client?
I feel like even if it was okay, Snow's game crashed, but wasn't that after the 30-second mark?
Was it?
It was hard to tell, but I feel like it was after the 25% though, 100%.
Unfortunately, it was already after the 30 seconds. In fact, way after. We'll just have to see the remaining 5 scores and see how much that Snow would have needed. There was a miss coming from Roy and a miss coming from Skep as we were talking. And Seth, in fact, Miss Solado the only FC in the lobby.
Oh man, that's gotta be very demotivating, or I don't know how to describe it. Like, as someone that knows how bad technical issues could be, it's definitely sad when things like that happen. Won't you agree with me?
Yeah, I faced that before.
But okay, I feel like the accuracy advantage of Hong Kong is too strong for that to even matter that much. So I guess in a sense, I really hope that the United States isn't too affected if they were looking at the scores of the Hong Kong side.
Yeah, as we were talking also, Miss Lato with the miss, but still the highest accuracy possibly in the lobby, and Pofanku
Wait,
with
what?
a miss, and
No way they both.
okay,
DC.
wait. No. I think the map just ended.
Oh yeah, okay.
So because we were so far behind,
So
it
here's the
already
thing.
changed to rolling beat.
Okay, here's the thing. The US needed 987k to win.
Yeah,
And I think that
yeah.
wasn't gonna be the score that Rekis would have
I
gotten.
can guarantee you that would have not been the case. You would need at least a 99.7 and an FC at that to have been able to restore United States lead.
Okay, yes, we have confirmation from the referee that it was after the 30-second mark.
Yep.
So yes.
Hopefully, to not dishearten the United States, it will have been they would have needed a miracle score. 987k. I'm not sure if many players have even hit that before, at least in a tournament setting. Misolato's score was a 99.67, 984k. So 987k would definitely have to be slightly higher than that. Or unless you FC. But anyways, we will move on to map number 5, which will be Rolling Beat from the United States. Which is going to be our first instance of LN this entire match. And well, United States do love their LN, as we've already seen against Japan.
I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't love LNs, right?
Oh, I love LNs. Maybe not so now because I've rusted really badly, but I do still love my LNs. The United States do have a team advantage over Hong Kong if we compare the scores that they've set from the last matches. Both teams did play this map before. We are still very early into the map, but right now Hong Kong does have the lead. Okay. Well, they did have the lead. The accuracy from Request is a little bit frightening from the United States side, but they are still holding on. Some of these releases are tripping the United States in accuracy.
Yeah, that's true. But hey, they still have the combo advantage, so the lead is still there. However,
It's so small.
I am fearing that the accuracy disadvantage that Rekis has could cost something. Especially this means that, oh wait a minute, the bar is actually going to the Hong Kong side.
Yeah, because the accuracy from Rekis is dropping as well as Charlie. And actually the entire United States team dipping below 99.6. Hong Kong have the lead back once again just from accuracy. Who needs combo?
Here we go. Wait a minute. There's
Oh,
still some time. Oh my goodness, the lead's actually going back to the United States.
Roy's accuracy dipped quite a bit in one of the releases.
Oh my goodness, who's
actually.
gonna take it? These mini jacks could be chokeable. Wait a second, I think Hong Kong should get it unless some last minute miss happens, which is of course
It
a
should be
possibility. You never
You
know.
have to be careful with the releases at the end.
Okay, yes, they will
Yeah.
take it, and that's another big point.
Wow.
Barely
1,000 points.
1,035 points. That was really close.
Yeah, Roy nearly threw it at the end. I saw a couple of 200s and that lead shrunk extremely quickly. And is that pretty much like a full FC except for Misolato? Yes, it was. Everyone FCing except for Misolato. Once again, Hong Kong proving that combo doesn't mean anything if you have the accuracy and stick to a DC2 with a 99.57% FC. But Seth as well with 12. Very impressive scores on both of them. But this is do or die now. Hong Kong rise 6. Match point. And a possibility to sweep.
That's... Oh, and now they're picking Rise 6. This was the one that I was wanting Hong Kong to avoid picking. But looks like now they are confident enough to pick this.
Interestingly enough, the United Kingdom picked this against Hong Kong. And Hong Kong won? I believe the United States played this as well, so I'm going to go ahead and compare scores here. The United States have a 2.92 total score, Hong Kong have a 2.94. So just based off raw mathematics, Hong Kong do have the advantage going into this one. Misolato with an FC, 993k. But I believe Requis also has an FC, yes. Requis has an FC, 981k. And both players are in the lobby. And I believe all 6 players here did play this map in their previous matches. Particularly Poffenku with the mirror, so we'll see if that comes out again. Yes, indeed.
Alright, so here we go. This is potentially the point that will book the ticket for Hong Kong to the... Is this the next round already? Just like, this is the battle for who gets to the finals, right?
Yes, correct. They've already played their first conditional matches. Well, this is the conditional match, but yeah. They've already played their first few matches.
I am really wondering why they're putting Retina instead of Skep here. Especially considering with the kind of map this is, but hey, what do you know? Looks like it's... If that's the case, then this could probably work. I fear that Skep might miss here and there. So something like this would probably make sense to put Retina in. However, it's important to note that consistency is such a big factor for maps like this. And as I say that, hopefully, but Retina trades it back.
Pretty crucial trade at that as well. And the United States still have the lead just because the accuracies are a bit more superior. And Poffenku again with a very interesting drop.
And this is
Yeah.
looking good for the United States as of this moment.
Yep.
But there's still a lot of dense sections, a lot of fast sections, so you gotta be really, really careful. And this Ellen section with the Rice matters as well. Missing on the brick sections would certainly be fatal. And right now, Poffenko is gonna go slowly back to the 400 mark. However, the accuracy advantage that Retina has certainly is helping, and Seth and Rekis canceling out Roy and Misolato is certainly doing wonders for the United States. However, there's still a lot of time. This is a 3-minute map after all. Looks like the bar is shrinking a little with these.
Seth with a 200. Seth got quite a bit.
Something tells me those sort of like streams mixed with the Jacks is helping Hong Kong a lot.
Misolato is just crushing it at the moment, but we also have to be careful of the other players. And now dropping Seth already dropped accuracy below Retinas. You can see the lead is having a tug of war.
It is indeed a frenzy, a battle frenzy dance. Oh my goodness.
Cancel it out, no.
Kofun Cole, yes, it will cancel it out. But there's still a lot of time. Any more drops from the United States would definitely give this to Hong Kong. Because the accuracy is sort of, I actually don't know who has the lead. I think United States has it by a bit. And here we go, this is the place. Yeah, this is the place you do not want to make any mistakes. Any 200 drops, any 100s, any misses would cost you probably the map. And looks like everyone's gonna go.
I see. I'm holding my breath.
Everyone's really nervous right now, I bet. And we're about to reach the last hard section. Let's see if any drops happen. I really like how dense it is because it just shows your core jack capability to the max. And as they say,
Quiz is gonna drop. Is that enough?
Quiz is gonna drop.
It wasn't clean.
Okay, it was clean, yes. But the bar is going. I think I saw 200 or there. Here we go. Here's the last difficult part. The bar is shrinking, but it's not shrinking fast enough. United States has to drop once more. If Hong Kong wants to have a shot, we need to have.
Oh my gosh! It might flip. It might flip. But the 400 combo mark has already been met by Requis.
Oh wait a minute! What's going on? I think some. Oh wait a second! Who's gonna take this? Oh, step drop!
Oh my god!
That might do it. Where is
That
it?
should be it.
Wait a second. Let's see who takes it. What was that?
Hong Kong miss? Is that enough? That's not enough.
That's not
Hong Kong
enough.
will take it.
Hong
4,000
Kong takes
points.
it. 6-0. What just happened? That was.
One of these accuracies as well. 2 200s on Miss Lau, 2 200s on Roy.
Look at
5
that
from
ratio.
Requis, 6 from Rena.
That ratio though.
Wow.
What? Everyone's 200s and ratios are just insane. What just happened? Both teams did amazing. I know this is 6-0, but like we have to give credit to the United States.
They put up a really good fight, definitely. But Hong Kong's accuracy throughout this entire match has just been on a different plane.
That was insane. Like, I know, again, like what I've been saying. I know that this is 6-0 on paper, but let's remember, those leads were not too far. Of course, barring the SVS. But both teams still did a great job.
But if we can take a look at the tournament bracket to see where Hong Kong are at the moment. So, they will be facing Brazil next. That's gonna be a very feisty matchup. And for the other end, we still have Malaysia and Thailand to play later on. In fact, that will be the next match that will be happening, but that will be at 13:30 UTC. And then we'll round things off with Singapore and Canada in the winners bracket, I believe. Yeah.
That's gonna be a great match. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, 2 heavy hitters. But also 2 heavy hitters in the losers bracket, Malaysia and Thailand. Definitely one match not to miss. But yeah, with that, is there anything else you want to add?
Not too much. I just want to say, I guess, like, both teams did great, and like, again, just an amazing performance from everyone. Hopefully, regardless of the result, the most important thing is that everyone had fun.
Yeah, and we will all see you back here for more 4-Digit Mania World Cup action in a couple of hours. So see you then.